Hey everyone, Updog here, and today we're back at you with another Crucible recap for Season 7, Week 6, and got the top 5 matches that I came across, anyway. And for the first one here, I tried to be a little, as they like to call it, cheeky. Try to use Pegasus with Big Time to take out Iwatch. And this is another one of those where I did win, but kind of learning from my mistakes here. So, we'll go over that one here. I did drop Darkhawk, put in Big Time. I was like, alright, well, I'm going to take away the revives, and we're going to get super great efficiency on this match. So, we'll see how it plays out here. Alright, so we get started and take the revive off of Adam Warlock, because he's more of a pain in the ass, I think, anyway. So that's why I like to take the revive off of him. So sometimes you'll kill him, he'll revive, and then he'll pretty much right away use his ultimate, which stuns 2 people. So that's pretty unfortunate, and he's something you don't want. So that's why I like to strip the revive off of him. So we do the special here to blow some of those evades. I'm trying to go into Moondragon, take her out first. And Rescue's blind, so that's not great. This is room 5. So we do the special. I probably also should have done, if I would have done the basic from Ironheart, then I would have gotten the extra energy for Rescue, so she could have done her special. So that was a little bit of a misplay too on my part. So trying to figure out if I want to hit into a vulnerable or not. So I did that. Take out Nebula. We already took a revive off, so she's done. She's not doing extra damage to us. I go ahead and get some more damage on Adam here. And I stun the Adam with Ironheart. Then we can do the special. Or the ult, I'm sorry. The ult. Still want to try and take out that Moondragon. She got pretty low there. Couldn't quite do it, but then I get to take the revive off of Gamora, so that was good to be able to do that. And wow, Violet just goes down quick. Saw her sword spinning up in the air. That's kind of crazy. I didn't even notice that until just now. And yeah, cleaning up. Big Time died, unfortunately. So didn't get the greatest efficiency on that one. It was 83.54 for my score, so could have been better. It would have been actually better if I would have ran just full Pegasus, probably. Because when I've been running full Pegasus into an Iwatch, I've been getting like 83, 62, 63, something like that. So, like I said in the last video, points matter. So the rest of my matches for this video are going to be against Jabano Mac USA. And I didn't include any matches from my round 2 because that was against Old Timey. I did a separate video against him. So make sure to go check that out and make sure you go subscribe to Old Timey. He is needing those subscribes. He ran into some problems with his original YouTube channel, so he's trying to build up his current one now. So please go make sure you subscribe to him, and I'll leave the link to that video down below. But the other 4 matches that we're going to cover in this video are going to be against Jabano Mac. So this is actually a really big punch up for me too, and I wasn't sure with what I have on defense being a pretty heavy defense. I wouldn't say turtle, but pretty heavy defense. I wasn't sure how I was going to one-shot all these rooms. I didn't one-shot them all. If I would have made a little tweak, I would have one-shot them, but the first one up we're going to do is this room 3 here. This is where I went wrong. If I would have went with Apoc, MOE, I would have been able to clear this room and one-shot everything else, I think. So, but we'll show you a regular MOE. I got close. If my MOE was a little bit bigger, I think they would have probably been able to handle it. But I did go with MOE Doom on this one. So I'll show you what happened there. Alright, so we special on to Black Knight, get rid of that immunity. And then, since this is the MOE room, we go all into Black Knight as much as we can. Now that triggers the taunt from Cap, and I tried to do the ult, I believe. Yep, did the ult on Cap to rewind the Black Knight and the Cosmic Ghost Rider. If Cosmic Ghost Rider is big, he can hit pretty hard. So, try to get that out of the way. Moonstone goes flying. She's out of the match here. Titania's almost out. And now Titania's gone. So, it's a 3v5 situation. So, trying to take out that Black Knight as quick as possible. But with all the barrier and how thick these characters are, it's really tough. So I decided to go for the special there to kill this Black Knight. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe Kang and Doom can handle this. If Starbrand would have went after Doom and triggered him with that move, we would have probably had a better chance at winning. But it is what it is. I had one misplay. I still did end up winning. I went 3-0 this week. But just something, a little something to keep in mind, that you always want to make a plan. I mean, I did make a plan. I was originally going to use Apoc against this team here. This is room 1. But then I decided, well, since I lost that match, I might need him for, there's a big Secret Defenders that I wanted some extra firepower for. And we'll see here in a minute, but it turned out I didn't actually need them. So, yep, like I said, always make a plan, then kind of fill in your super big plug-and-play characters like Apoc or Skrull or somebody like that. Make sure you fill those in after you've done your initial plan, I guess. So that way you can kind of help your efficiency. So that's my recommendation. So we did decide against Apoc on this Xtreme team. I decided to go Tangled Eternals Nova. So let's go take a look at that. Alright, so luckily 2099, his passive will take out all the evades because he flips positive effects on his turn. So, but because of the evades, they all missed, but they still get used up. So that's one of the drawbacks of using, if you have a Black Cat on offense and there's like a dorm with Xtreme, Black Cat doesn't go through those evades to steal that revive one. So then we go ahead and we ult and slow everybody, flip everybody's buffs. I think I was looking to see how big one of the characters were. I don't remember who it was, but then we stun the Gambit. So he's not hitting us, but unfortunately he wakes up a little faster than I wanted. I'm thinking about stunning the Nightcrawler. Now they are, oh, I was checking ISO, that's what it was. I was checking ISO to see who was a Raider and who wasn't. So Icarus flips that speed up on Nightcrawler, puts it into slow, so he's not going to take a turn for a while unless we knock him too low. So now we're just going to go all in on the Forge. Everybody's got ability block, but I think pretty sure they were all Raiders. Jabano is a good player, so he definitely knows how to utilize the room rules. Alright, so going all into Forge. Make sure you kill that Forge. He will make you pay if you don't. I decided to stun the Nightcrawler. So that way he Well, I guess he does still heal up when he's stunned, but then we're gonna go into this forge, try and finish him off some more. And then we're going to ult with Nova. That Gambit really isn't a problem because of the Weaver, so that's nice. There we go, we got another speed up flipped on Nightcrawler, so he's locked down. Just go into Nightcrawler and have a good time. For some reason, Nightcrawler was a striker though, so that was actually to my benefit. Yeah, Weaver finished off Gambit, so that was good. Now we just all into the Nightcrawler and finish him off. And from there, it's easy peasy. There you have it. It's a long match, but it's a cheaper counter for that team. Next up is the match where I thought I would need Apoc because it was such a punch-up. SD with Morgan can be scary if it's a punch-up for your new warriors. And I just wanted to make sure that I took them out. Now, I did do this after I did the MOE because I thought I was confident enough that maybe Doom would get triggered and send the Kang on a ride or something. That didn't happen, so I kind of rolled the dice there. Like I said, I still ended up winning the match, but had I done Apoc with MOE, I think my new warriors might have been able to pull it off, and I'll show you what happened here. Alright, so let's take a look. Alright, so we are going to get hit by Miss Marvel. She rewound Apoc, which was super unfortunate. But then we're going to we're going to ult onto Black Cat because we want to rewind that Morgan. Look at her turn meter there. She's about to go, and that's scary because you don't want Cloak to get ability blocked. So what I did was, I'm like, well, the special does percentage health damage. So I'm going to try and do that. And with all of her bleeds and everything, she bled out. So, whew, I think I was a little bit lucky on that one. So, I'll take it. And from here, luckily we did get and I also got lucky because we got the blinds on Robbie and on Photon. So, it was a lot easier for that. Apoc's going to take a turn. He's going to wipe the rest of them out, and we're going to have a good old time. So, see, Apoc did not have charge, so nobody will get stunned on his follow-up attack. Now, this is my G19 Apoc, and you can definitely tell a difference between an 18 and a 19. He just does so much more damage. So, there we go. The finishing move from Deathpool, and that's the match. And then the last match we had was going up against a Skrull, Zuggs, Rogue, Quicksilver, Dorm. Just kind of a kitchen sink team, I guess. 2 hero, 2 villain type thing. So I brought Black Cat in to steal those revives. Definitely super useful for that. And Cabal, since Black Cat's a villain, she'll get those extra stats from Cabal. And then Vulture, because this is room 4, he can just rewind right off the turn 1. So with his ult, so yeah, this one was a pretty easy match too. So let's go check it out here. So yep, we're gonna rewind with turn 1. Rewind everybody. Make sure Skrull doesn't take a turn. I decided to special on Quicksilver to get the extra damage on him because he'll get the assists into him. And then I just decided to ult into Quicksilver, get him out of here, so he's not a problem. Namor's gonna go, rewind everybody some more. Everybody's falling over, except for Scarlet Witch for some reason. No, she had death proof, so easy cleanup from here. just have Vulture clean up, because he's amazing. And he's G19, so he hits even harder. Boom. There we go. And special to finish it off. So leader barely got to take a turn there. So that one was easy. That match was actually my most efficient match of the round. And I got the win. So I did clean up this out of time. Hope those matches helped you learn a little bit more about planning, especially. I would put together your plan with like some of your base teams, like let's say for example the Secret Defenders use new warriors, and then like the MOE match that I covered, just put that in there in your plan, and then take a look at who's the biggest teams you have to face, you know, like that Secret Defenders team has a almost 3.2 million team, whereas like the Out of Time team, well, the Out of Time team was 3 million too, so that was pretty scary. But I was kind of banking on Doom to help me out there, but he didn't. But yeah, use your super powerful plug and play characters in the spots where you need them the most, and that's pretty much my tips, I guess, for this week. So we got 1 week left. Looks like I got Doolum in my bracket. And so that'll be interesting, because I am going to be part of the Envoy tournament for showing off Season 8 rules. So I might get to face him there and in the live server, so that'll be really cool. But until next time, make sure you spend those resources wisely, everyone, and we will catch you in the next one.